and it's kind of super important. So at the end of this video, there'll be another like update of what actually happened with this leveling valve that I didn't put in the original video because I didn't know. That's just crazy luck, I guess. So watch the end of this video and you'll get the extra piece of info that happened to me that hopefully won't happen to you. Let's get to it. What's going on, everyone? We're out here. We gotta change out this leveling valve on this truck today. Here in the Kenworth. I'll show you what's going on. Alright, we're gonna be swapping out this leveling valve, height control valve, whatever you want to call it, on this Kenworth T680. This is the tools you're gonna need. Got you a small ratchet, 7/16 socket, 7/16 wrench. I just grabbed one of these just in case. 15 mil, adjustable wrench, pair of vice grips. Let's get started. You got problems like this? Your mud flaps are hitting the ground? So here's your leveling valve right here. Height control valve, whatever you want to call it. It's easy fix. You gotta undo this, and there's two nuts back here. Where mine's leaking is right here. You can't really, there's no air in the bags. I mean, all the air is dumped out right now. This is easy fix. You know, we got the new one here. Right here. And this will be easy fix here. The only thing, I got this thing off Amazon, about 50 bucks or so. And it actually came with this, which goes on the bottom here. I'll show you that when we start changing stuff. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4 fittings on here. They're on the old one, and I gotta take those off. I thought that they may come with it, so they're just like little brass fittings. So we're gonna take this off, get those fittings off, put them on here, and we'll show you what's going on. All right, here's one thing you probably want to know. Like, these are the old ones that are coming off the fittings. You know, they're like just a what do you want to call them? Where the airlines just hook right in. One at a time. Don't take them all off, because I mean they're all the same size except for one. Let's see if I can find that one real quick. So say these are so this is the oddball one right here. So they're all about the same size. So let's get them all off here. All right. So we got it all back together here. Not too bad. So obviously this is the way it goes on. So like this. All right. So we got the new one on here. There's a bottom fitting. I already got that one. So these are all like these quick connect deals. Got this one here. This was the small one. That was the small one right there. And this one goes right here. There we go. I just gotta put the arm back on, which goes like this. Boom. That's it. Not really. Just gotta tighten it up. But let me get this last one tightened up, and we'll show you the old one over here. We'll fill her up and see what happens. All right, so we got this on here. Good. Got our lines all tight. This is all tight. so it's been a little while here. We got this new one on here. So like this one right here, the old one, when you jiggle it, you can hear the air coming out. We're all tight. The other one was actually a little bit looser. This one's on here pretty good. Mud flaps are looking good. Here lately, man, didn't take long. Alright, so here's the old one here. I watched a couple of videos on this, and they're all about the same. This is where it leaks out right here, and this is where mine is leaking. So you can see it kind of. There's an O-ring inside. And there's like 2 other O-rings inside here. But if you pop these 4 out here, and this top comes off, you can replace those O-rings, and you'll be good. I attempted to do that. But which one was it? I believe it was this one. It was just, I couldn't get them off. I got this one off, and I didn't even start on that. But this one, it wouldn't budge. So you can try to save you a couple bucks, replace those O-rings. You can get an O-ring kit. And actually, I found them at AutoZone, and yeah, done. Yeah, it would be about probably less than 2 hours, and these airbags would be gone. Air be gone. The only thing I can hope for now, I'm hoping it's not going to be like chasing a leak. There's going to be another leak somewhere else, but for right now, I don't hear anything, so we're good. So probably have to give it a couple days and see what happens. Just keep an eye on things. But yeah, easy fix. I was checking these over here, so these are good too. But yeah, this is easy fix here. You know, this part was about 50 bucks on Amazon. I mean, you can go to Kenworth and you can grab one. But actually, what's crazy, I couldn't find a Kenworth one online, you know, unless you get it straight from Kenworth. But this one was actually labeled a Freightliner. And I was just kind of eyeballing the part, and it looked exactly the same. So maybe these parts are interchangeable, you know. Well, this part anyway. So yeah, height control valve, leveling valve, whatever you want to call it. It's not a hard fix. It's easy fix. And yeah, wish I would have got it done sooner. But we're good now. So that's it, guys. Easy fix. Talk to you next time. What's going on, everyone? So, update on this leveling valve. We got it installed, everything was cool, but one thing I didn't know, I ended up reading about a little bit, because it happened to me, that I put the leveling valve on, and when I put it all on, everything was fine. But as soon as I started to drive, then it just continued to load the airbags full of air. And what the problem was, the arm, this piece here connects to the valve. Then the other end hooks to the line that's attached to your shock. So obviously when it goes down, it's like, oh, it needs air. So then it comes back up. Well, this arm, I had adjusted it correctly and it was all fine. Then once it started to, like it was going to fill up a little bit, then the arm kinked down and so the other arm drops, so it thinks, oh, you need air. So, so you see how much space I have in between. Shoot, these bags were at capacity and I couldn't figure out why. Well, I didn't know it was happening until I started driving, but I'm losing traction. Now obviously it's raising everything up. So what happened was, this arm right here, this is the arm that came with the new leveling valve. Make sure you check this one. The original arm that was on there is about 2 inches longer. So now I've changed it, but I didn't know it until like this morning when we went to leave the house, go pick up our load, and I started having problems. I'm like, as soon as I left. Remember, check your arms on here and make sure you're the same size. So I was about 2 inches too short, which made it drop. Fill your bags up. So you can tell, yeah, I don't know if it's a really good view or not, but we're all good now. So we drove about 200 miles here, so we're good. So just remember, make sure your arm here is the right size or you're gonna have problems. So, all right guys, thanks for watching.